we're gonna go do some spearfishing.
We have not had fish in, I don't even know how long.
Too long.
Too long. So this is outside of the park. We're allowed to fish here, just south of where we're at.
And we got some nice little bommies, and there's a nice channel right here too that drops off to like 25 feet. I think the last time we actually caught anything was abacos?
No. Well, on a spear. But we've been catching trolling.
Yeah, trolling.
That's it.
Yep, that's true.
We have not caught any.
Yeah, we haven't caught anything since, what was that, Luthra? Rock Sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To our defense, we have to actually get in the water to spear more often.
Got my first grouper. He's a big one too. It took me a couple of shots to get him, but eventually got him. As you can see in here, the wind is picked up. It's blowing about 15, 16 knots, gusting to 20, 21 knots. So it's time to get out of here. It's been a real nice anchorage, but we need to get south to Staniel. We got some shipments coming in. So we need to be there in the next couple days to go pick them up. Also, we want to check out the Grotto. It's only about a 2.5 hour sail, and with all this wind, we should be able to get there faster than the 2.5 hours is saying. Our reefing system is very archaic. We do have plans to put in slab reefing or jiffy reefing. This is what we have right now. It works. We do have to be more proactive with it because it does take longer. We don't use the claw because we heard it tears up the sails, and our sails are already on their last leg as is. We thought we were going to be able to get more life out of these sails than we really can. Once we get to Puerto Rico or a little further down south, we're gonna find a sail loft and get some new ones or get some conditioned ones. Someone had mentioned that we could actually get these sails reconditioned. If you guys do remember, we did get our jib at a sail loft. It was in pretty good condition, so we don't have to worry there. It's just this mainsail we've been having a lot of issues with. Now that we have the main reefed, Brandy is doing an excellent job. She got everything balanced, so she doesn't even have to helm. We're finding that when we do have the 100% jib out, that we do need to have at least one reef in the main. So when we have it all the way out, then it's always overpowering our little jib. And thanks for pointing out the sail trim to us. I have since been messing with it and tightening the sail trim strings or lines in the sails, and it has helped quite a bit. But thanks guys, we appreciate those comments. We were doing about 5.5 knots with the main all the way up, not reefed. Since we reefed it and Brandy's got it balanced, we're actually not heeling as much. There's less weather helm, and we're doing almost 7 knots.
Hello emotions, hello again. Is every ocean come as rain? I know my circles, I know my name. Another sequel is on the way. Oh, oh.
That was a fast, fun sail.
We made it to Staniel. This is hopefully going to be our very last stop in the Exumas, minus Georgetown, where we're actually going to be staging up to start heading south.
Whether it be heading south to DR or Puerto Rico, we're not sure. It depends on the weather window that we get, or if we just end up beating into it. Less than ideal, but we need to start moving towards that way because it's getting late in the season. Yeah, it is windy out today, which made the sail beautiful. We will be here for a couple days. We gotta wait for some things to come in that are gonna be shipped via Maker's Air.
We are going to be exploring the Thunderball Grotto here. We did see on Navionics that there is a sunken plane, so that may be a thing that we do. Also, there is some coral gardens here that we might go and snorkel. I don't know. We may just sleep for the next week.
Yeah, we've been go, go, go. We are definitely gonna need to reprovision in Georgetown because we are bare bones.
I'm going to actually head over into town and see if I can pick up a couple things. When we came in, we saw the barge leaving, so hopefully we can find some green things, but we're gonna be stocking up real well in Georgetown. How cool is that? I love seeing the sun halos because it's rainbows. We see a lot of moon halos, but it's rare we see the sun halos. They're so pretty. You can see all of the colors. There's even like some of it's double. So cool. Today we are here in Staniel Cay. We arrived last night. We're gonna go and walk around town, take Una for a long walk, see about the grocery stores and what they have, and also check out some Wi-Fi.
This is a really nice island. They definitely keep up with the buildings and the landscape and overall general appearance of the place.
We're leaving Staniel Cay Yacht Club right here, and we're gonna be getting a delivery in soon and cannot wait for that. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll be able to leave and head south. But first we have some exploring to do. But it's been nice to be able to be on the island and enjoy the amenities, that there's a couple of grocery stores that we can check out, be able to go to a restaurant if we want to, and pet sharks.
Yeah, it is nice to get off the boat and enjoy some niceties every once in a while.
So we've got the blue store or the pink store to go to. Which should we choose? I'm gonna go pink first, and then we'll check out the blue.
What you got there?
Yummy coconut bread.
We just got out of Brooks, which Burks?
Probably.
The blue store.
Blue store.
They have the best selection and the best prices at Staniel. So if
That
we've found.
Yeah.
We've been to all 3 stores now, so
Yep.
I highly recommend that place. The ladies are very sweet and nice and helpful.
And they had a really good variety. Plus they carry Lorraine's mom's bread from Black Point, which when we were in Black Point we were unable to get because she was out of the island. So we were very heartbroken. We do not cheat a lot, guys. You know we're keto, but when there's fresh coconut bread. Okay, so we just got back from the grocery stores. We kind of checked out a couple of them, well, all 3 of them. We went with the one that had the best prices, and that was actually the blue shop, which is also called Burks. This is what we got. So this was about $70. As you can see, it's not a whole lot of stuff here in the Bahamas, especially Staniel Cay. We think it's probably because it's a little bit more of a tourist area, but the best thing is is that there was a lot more selection than some of the places that we actually have been. We will be doing our provisioning before we go south in Georgetown, which we have found has a little bit better prices than what we've seen here, but $70. 16 of that is our olive oil, and we're all out of oils right now, so we kind of splurged and got that. Some fresh vegetables. We already tore into some of the lettuce, so that's why you only see one. There are 3 in it. Some eggs and some butter, guys. You know our butter. Cabbage that Beau can make some sauerkraut out of. 1 can of corned beef. This is what we've been subject to. I cannot wait to get south so we can actually start getting some fresh produce that's grown from the countries that we're visiting and not something that has to be imported and so way more expensive than it needs to be. We appreciate that they have to import these. We understand the prices, but it's just draining on our bank account, and we love having vegetables, but we don't want to have to keep spending an arm and a leg for them, but we do. We don't tend to eat out a lot. We don't drink, so we're able to actually spend some money on good quality yummy food. And one little bitty tiny splurge, don't judge us, coconut bread. It smells so good. We're gonna be very, very nice with it. We're only gonna have a little bit here and there. We might even freeze half of it for later, but there's just something about the coconut bread freshly baked from Black Point, not necessarily Staniel Cay, that we had to have it. We've heard amazing things about it, so we just couldn't pass it up. This is like the first bread we've had in forever.
We are here at Thunderball Grotto. We're really excited to see what this place looks like, especially after being at the Dundas Caves.
Yeah. This is actually famous for the James Bond movie, Thunderball. Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah. And they named it after that. But there's been other movies like Splash with Tom Hanks and I think Into the Blue? I don't know.
Into the Blue?
Yeah. It's a really bad movie, I guess. But we are going to go inside and explore around and see what it looks like inside.
This place is really cool.
It's so pretty in here, and we're the only ones in here because it's switching from high tide to low tide, so it is just coming in one hole and gushing outside the other. We had a fight to get in here, which is fine because it means that we get to be in here all by ourselves.
Yeah, the tide is so strong that you can see all the little eddies on top of the water. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to swim around and check out the different caverns and entranceways.
The light coming from the ceiling just makes the water crystal blue. You can see all the way to the bottom. There's fish all down in there floating around. It's so pretty.
Yeah, there's actually a sign outside that says no fishing.
Yeah.
And I think that's to keep the sharks away.
I also think that the fish can read. That's why they're in here.
Yeah, because there are a lot of fish in here. We definitely understand why there have been a lot of movies that were shot here, because it is so pretty in here. There was another James Bond movie that was filmed here too.
Yeah. But it's a really pretty area. And there's a lot of different little caves and coves in here. Cheers.
Cheers. We made some French toast out of Lorena's mom's bread, and it is delicious.
Very good.
It's not keto, but that's okay.
We have to have our little bit experiences with each town here and there, and we're okay with it. If you guys like this episode as much as we like these French toasts, give us a thumbs up, and please leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you guys.
And if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. And hit that little bell, it'll let you know when our next video comes out.
And as always, if you guys want to see more behind the scenes, captain's logs, recipes eventually, join our Patreon page. The link is below.
Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.